And hello everybody, Vape here. Today we're back at it with another vintage story. So today we have some just general ideas done. End of winter is around the corner, so food should be hopefully a bit more plentiful. We're going to start farming up immediately. Hey, no, yes, but it's gotten better. It was better now, so it's like, yeah, might as well. I delayed it for tomorrow. I was like, maybe an hour later is better than nothing. So yeah, and yeah, so welcome down. Yeah. Last train of thought. So yeah, winter's about to end, and we're just gonna add a second story onto our roof, and while we wait. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Welcome Stream Elements. Lovely time. I forgot about that. Intriguing development. Okay, also one thing I realized what I want to do is this. We're gonna have to shrink this front gate a bit because the gate we did make was too tall. Now I only realized that you're playing vintage story, not hightail. yes, vintage. So yeah, one thing I've realized when it especially comes down to our butchering, that it eats so much of the knife's durability, like a ridiculous level of it, and it's very silly because you can't use the butchering knife on this. 100% drops when creature is skinned. Call me crazy, but the games are very similar. I kind of see it a bit, but also at the same time not. Like, they're two entirely different bags. It's what I was saying with the difference between Minecraft, vintage story, hightail, all that jazz. Like, they're all different. I don't like these. So it is the 8th of December today. It is currently 2 in the morning at 8th December. Funny though, hightail was mentioned on my National Public Access TV news. Really? That's a bit bizarre. I don't want to open that door. You know what we can do in the meantime? We can be standing here and making some nice brass. So brass is copper and zinc. Brass. Zinc and copper. So it's 8 bits of zinc to 12 bits of copper. So we can do this. Yet again, I want to make more torch holders. So how many are we going to need? We're going to need 4 ingots per 2. Maybe I want to make like 4, so we need 8 ingots. That's a fair bit. Scientific calculator to the rescue, because my mental maths is not good today. Okay, so if it's 100 units per... It's a light storm, so it should go by quick. Oh, wait, we can actually take a sneak peek at Jerry, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna get out, though. Where is he? Where's Big Jerry? Hey, Jerry! Zoom. It's our big giraffe. Honky Geronchosaurus. Oh no. Okay. Usually gaming news only reaches their development is domestic. Cities like so cities can choose. Ah, yeah. So whenever a temporal storm, Jerry comes out. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of walks around menacingly, but you know we still like Jerry. There you go. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's always gonna stay out of your range. No matter what you do, you can't ever run up to him, I'm pretty sure. But it's been so long since I've been encountered a temporal storm, so I can't exactly remember. Damn, am I completely out of black coal and brown coal? One thing we can actually work on is upgrading our linen sacks into their respective backpacks. What did I get? The mini backpack. I'll do an iron. We need a torch, any torch holder, iron bit, ceramic jugs, any stitching, linen sack. Ah, the temporal gear, that's what's holding me back. Why did I make so much bismuth bronze? How? How? Come now. What nonsense is this? Ooh, that guy would have hurt. That's a corrupted one. He hits hard. I want his goodies. This guy can give some really nice stuff. Apparently I wasn't worth the nice stuff. Why are the two of you in here? Getting a bit hectic, guys. Come now. Okay, never mind. I'm not allowed to do that one. Why? I can sniff it. The temporal storm is coming to an end soon. Jerry ate the one. Yep. Yeah, it was a sacrifice to Jerry. I need a meal. Hey! Jeez! Can't beat him. Obsidian, ooh. Okay, that's a lot of the meat. I should actually add glass to this one. I think it'd look nice. There you go. I like how the rapier looks. I feel like that would hurt if you got stabbed by it. Ooh, well, I remember I need to make some more iron. Because 3 iron is not going to be enough. So I got that much magnetite there, and then I got a bit more laying around somewhere else. There's 6 bits. $120 magnetite. Damn. Damn. How many ingots is that gonna make? Oh no, it's like 6. Yeah. I need my logs, my planks, redwood boards. Oh, I have a temporal gear. I can make another one. Cause what? That's jumps from 5 to 10, so we'd add a whole extra row there. Let's grab that. Okay. I need one of my saws. Yeah, there you go. Sacrifice to the Thierry. There's one support. No, it should be just like here. What? Okay, so just clear out all of the snow. I should actually collect more ice before winter ends. So we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 high, leading into another staircase going like that. So it's gonna be like make a diamond shape of staircase, if that makes any sense. And then gonna have another like crowny bits. What are those called? I keep forgetting. Ramparts? No, ramparts are just the wall themselves, I'm pretty sure. One more. Three. Okay. We also need a lot more charcoal, so I might need to get some charcoal burning going. Logs are big. Logs are big. Oh, so now that takes damage. I don't get it. Okay. Thoughts. So I want... So the model I'm thinking is gonna go in line here. It's gonna be a 4x4 model. It'll be massive. And some room for me to sneak around. Actually, I'll do it from there, because I also want to set up my whiteboard. I think I'll set it up on one of these walls. Or else leaves enough room for me to do walking if need be. I could always do a 3x4, because I don't know. Like, 3x3 was about the size of my whole base last time. I need to get like a reference point. I need to start at like one corner of the wall and then get a reference point from there. I also need to come across Peridot, so I can actually use that as the grass. Oof, decisions. Actually, I genuinely should use... let me use these. Screw it. It feels weird if the top section's gonna be wood, then... Like, yeah. Okay, let me do it. Oof. A washboard. Why do I have a washboard in here? Actually, there's got a whole bunch of mortar. I just need to chip out some blocks and then we're sorted. So let's see how much we can build. We need to quickly slot out spots for windows. Over here is going to be one about the same width as the model. I want a nice big window, actually. I think that'd look very, very nice. One short. How sad. Okay. Let's go get our hammer and our wedge chisel. We're gonna go wedge out some lovely blocks. Okay, wedged all that out already. That's good. U plus U. Hammer in my offhand. Oof. Oh no, that's just it's. Oh yeah, I've not gotten the new. I need to make a temp hammer so I can do the better hammer. I'll just chisel out this whole section. Hey man, how you doing? Hey man, whoops. Okay, so what we're gonna get up to, winter's almost ended, so we can start farming procedures again. Okay. Oh, that's good, that's good. Whoop. He's inside my house, isn't he? How? You know what? The secret underground staircase was a cool idea, but now I only see it as a hassle or hazard, so it's getting boarded up. There you go. No problems there no more. I could do windows over here. So what's gonna happen? Ah, I forgot you can't undo those. So let me grab my saw. Half of those. About like 47 of these. Oh no, it's not gonna work. No. Unless I do like a even that out, then do a U-turn going up there. Let's see how that would look. So I need to do something like that. Oh, winter's ending. You can see the snow's melting. Or it's because it's actually not as exposed anymore. What? Did I hand make these? No. Oh no, it's because I think I orientated them. If I do that. Oh, it's a chisel block. I actually genuinely chiseled out these stairs. Why would I do that? That's not stacky anymore. What? I am baffled. What is that? Oh, of course, right by my front door. Like, genuinely, how rude. Guess I need to break you. Did I use oak for that? I did use oak for that, huh? Now that kind of cuts into the little walking space I had originally. No, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna do a secondary staircase because like a whiteboard's gonna go over here. Let's just quickly finish up doing this. There you go. So windows there. I think these ones aren't going to go all the way to the top like that one. I could do full. I think we'll do full length ones. I think we're gonna be a bit fancy for this one. I think that looks so cool. Floor to ceiling windows, beautiful. I could. Wait, let's try something. Will that interfere with going up and down? No, not at all. So if I do this instead. The windows are getting nerfed again. Doesn't mess with it. Like, I do a bit of head hitting. Oof, okay, a bit too much head hitting. But I can always chisel these out. They can be a bit thinner. It's fine. Need stone arches over the windows. Gothic style. Ooh. What, like stone arches facing inward or like going outward? Like that. Okay, so now what's the difference? It's like height. Height, the difference. That's what's causing all problems. I'd have to go all the way up to there. Oh, point the tops of the windows. Ah, like chisel that out. You only ever designed this place for 2 stories in mind, so having to think about on how we're going. What was that? So think about how we're gonna add a 3rd story is a bit vexing. I'm just trying to think, like, what on earth is happening? Quick water break. Why you throw a rock at me? I'm like right next to you. Hallelujah. The 2 law books. Can I read these things now? Add to journal, add... Oh, cool, this one I add to journal. Transcribe. Ah. You need to put some rat traps in those things. Yeah, at this point. So here, confession. I led those people here down to these hellish depths, gave them up to the darkness and salvation like lambs to the altar. And for what? This monstrous creation, I fear to recognize it as my child. The common people took a look upon it, though, as it were salvation, as though it was God itself, and they see me as a Messiah. I walk among their halls and shelters, and I shudder at the remains of humanity. They dwell in filth and hunger. Civil services have collapsed under the long, unbearable weight of this endeavor. Those men and women have no means of rubbish disposal. Many of them have already gotten sick by rot. If any other soul would wander through their dwellings, they would tear them apart upon ligaments in search of food. Oh, what the hell? And yet they have some power to withstand their hunger and gaze upon me. They weep with joy and offer me their meager supplies. Oh, they have. Oh God, please help me. I'm still your faithful servant. What on... Okay, so this orange one's a bit bugged. Law about Jonas. Oh, Jonas! Like the guy who makes all these bits and bobs. This guy. Jonas part, Jonas part, Jonas part. What to do with all these ones? So this one is used for a teleporter, transit anodes, a resonator, and night vision powered assembly. This one is also for that and the night vision. What? Night vision entity lens. Stop it. You're used for a rift ward. I don't have a flux gap capacitor. Electrum easy enough. It needs silver and gold. Okay. Specifically copper nails, clear quartz. I'd love a rift ward. And then these ones for resonator and night vision mask emitters. Why am I not using this one yet? This aged wooden bed is better than the bed I have now. Only up to 8.5 hours. Let's let me sleep up to 9.5. It looks very crap. I don't know why this lets me sleep longer, but you know. We don't think about things. We just listen. Have I found any peridot yet? I doubt it. But let's take a gander. I would have marked it. There's sandstone that we found. Fair. Found some marble. Found some slate. We need slate. That slate's good. Any chalk? There's quartz and tin. Peat and stuff. A lot of copper up this way. We should really go and check that out. No, we have not found any peridot yet. No, it's not good. I dare say there's something in the walls. I really need to label these things. Hey, look. Oh no, no me. No, it's no me. Am I entirely out of I'm entirely out of grain. Oh wow. Well, let's see if we can do a beef and chicken stew. Maybe nice, maybe nice. Don't usually mix and match meats, but you know. First time for everything. A serving of red meat poultry stew. Sounds fantastic. Beautiful. I'll chisel that to make that look like a nice arch. I'll do the same over here as well. Then these are going to turn into little balconies. So we're going to have a nice little overhead or overhang thing. Then yes. How do we make plaster? I think plaster, plain plaster, quick lime and sand. I might have some quick lime lying around from all my mortar extravaganzas. I have one piece of lime. Do I even have any type of sand? I need about 6 of these. I get 1. I'm gonna just turn the rest into firewood. News time. Dee 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 dee. Hmm. Oh, there's all my food. Now I'm gonna pull out the. What's it? My words are terrible today. My apologies. Not in here. No. Stole my food. Oh. One lovely, lovely serving of bushmeat stew coming right up. Well, I got a rabbit chilling in here, don't we? We do. Oh, it was a fox. Well, what does the fox say? Not much. Oh, wet sinew. We need sinew. We can make bows and stuff from sinew. Connecting muscle to bone after 48 hours turns into... Okay, I think I can leave that in the leathery spot. Can I put you on here? No. Then you're going in the chest. Last day of winter is now. Wow. We may need to pull out the meal if things don't get any better. But in the meantime, let me go get some other things sorted. Yes, that's gonna be so nice. Ironically, the time just after winter, historically, the lean. No. Yeah, because all the animals would be coming out of hibernation and all that jazz, and that's when they won't have any fat. Is that a? That's just a surface one. Okay. Is he doing push-ups? Show off. Yep. I didn't, but that's kind of my fault. I didn't adequately prepare for winter. I do have a temp hammer, so I can actually rip apart my old hammer. Haven't heard winter's coming. Yeah. Before growth really kicks in and spring has... Oh, wow. Yay! I need some hide strips. I need one of you. Okay. Ooh, that looks different. Nice, even. That looks so cool. Look at that. These I'm going to heat up as physically as I possibly can. Charcoal burns at a lot hotter than 100. That's fine. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Split. Okay. There you go. The shape you hammer literally matters. What's your channel? I'm not too sure, but I know they have different types of hammers. Like you have the more ball ones, you have the flat ones. What they each do, I can only guess, but like I think the shape does kind of affect it a bit. Yeah, that feels right. Should have been having the other pieces. But most definitely for the start of this, I was trying to ask just to make something that you have hammers the right shape. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's just an interesting thought, I guess. So far, the only thing about blacksmithing that I find ever so slightly tedious is forging plates. Overall, I absolutely love the blacksmithing. That's kind of what they're meant to be. It is meant to be tedious to forge them. Need a water wheel. What we can make is, it's called a halve hammer. Very, very expensive, but very, very worth it. I'll show you its recipe now. After this plate, I'll show you the super cool recipe. Or maybe it's called a drop hammer. Was used in the Middle Ages. Yeah, very similar. It is a really just big hammer, and it runs on wind power. This one, really, revolutions. Yeah, I still think getting a sword for as like a diploma is so cool. Like that'd motivate me 100% of the way. If I know there's a sword in it, like that diploma is mine. How much brass bits have we collected? 10 bronze. Okay, I only have almost an ingot's worth. Barrels store things incredibly well. I was fresh for 36 days in that barrel. So now where are these bad boys going to go? I know 2 of them is going to go up here. I'm going to have 1 there and 1 there. Then these other 2, one's going to go back here. Back here I've noticed is quite the hot spot for enemy spawns. This is lit up by those 2. And then also kind of 1 back here somewhere. I'll have 1 right here. For the sole fact that I'm going to do a lot of things over here soon. So we can need some fire on standby is very useful. Need to make some torches. Need 4 torches. Tick. Dry. Actually, while I'm here, might as well. Oh, this was a meteorite. I really should collect a lot more of this. Find different spot there, and we'll do. Oh, are any of these grapes grown? It does say the weather's permitting, so we'll flower in 9 days. Only flower, not even ripened. Oh, one said a couple days sooner. Let me just preemptively mine this one out, just in case. Let me get a little bit more so I can do that nice decent amount of charcoal production. Okay, so now you cover it. I just need a bit extra bits of dirt. There you go. Then we go grab a torch. There you go. Warming up. Take 30 minutes to warm up, and then the culprit should be get going. How much clay do we have? Because we need to do also a couple things with clay now. While we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure I can do this. No. Not the end of the world. Why did that scare me so much? Ah, my nose is itchy. Hey, go. Go away. We put one over here. Put one over here. And then 2 upstairs. Yeah. There you go. Oh, way too much andesite. Selling andesite, pretty cheap. Ooh, 2 rusty gears for some andesite. Good deal. Gonna grow... I think flax is a good thing to grow. I will do at the very least a line or 2 of it. There you go. Beautiful on firewood now for my cooking activities. Why is it all on my hotbar? Put these 2 tools away. We need to try and come up with a meal, or we are not going to... We're going to be starving. A starving Marvin, some days say. Who say that? Not too sure, but someone named Marvin who's starving. Yeah, let's see what we can come up with dinner. Yeah. I need meat to do a sausage. Sausage can be made with 0.2 liters of blood and meat. Intriguing. Bucket of blood. How do you get bucket of blood? These clean ones last a lot longer than their dirty counterparts. Okay, so I got a cranberry, a grape, and a red bushmeat. Can I do anything with that? If I kind of throw it all in there, will it do anything? Nope. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a bit bad. You drink some wine. That should satisfy me at least a little bit. Ah. Come on, it was only... Oh, that was actually... I was about to say it's not that much, and I just realized I just drank a liter of wine. Just chugged an absolute liter of wine, so... Which spot haven't I explored too much? Because the spots I haven't explored should maybe have food. Hey! What was that? He jumped. My guy's a bit tipsy. Nothing too much. If there's a cow I can hunt, that'll be perfect. I still find it so weird that bears are omnivores. Cow. So from what I learned about cow, is this sword is really good against cow. Ah, okay, so butchering mod does not work with cow. Very sad. But look at those gains. This is a skinny cow. Okay, cool. We should be sorted for at least a little bit. That's 12 servings of red meat stew. I think if I just walk like this, he can hit me. Capture the cow, milk it, and have cheese. Ooh, Snow, sadly, it doesn't work that way. We have to capture the cow, breed it a couple generations down the line, and then we can milk it and get cheese. I know, stupid, right? And they only produce milk after a week after they've given birth. So pretty much when they're wild, so let's say tier 1 up there, right? That's tier 1 when they're wild. The chances of milking is 1 in 10,000. And they also get hostile afterward. Well, the last bit was correct at least, yeah. But cheese also takes a month to make. So yeah, just ignore me starving to death. But yeah, so that's wild. It's like 1 in 10,000 chance of me milking it. At first generation down, it's like a 1 in 1,000. 2 generations down, it's like a 1 in 100. And from the 3rd generation, it's like a 1 in 5. And from 4th generation onward, it's pretty much guaranteed. Where do you get prime meat from? From butchering. A prime cut of meat. Which animal gives me prime meat though? Back in time, tame 4 generations of cows. Yep, pretty much. What's my nutrition at? High in protein. I have a very high protein diet. At least, like, I think like 2 slivers of that is from me. Fruit, veg, and everything else is hard. Dairy, don't even look at that until you're like mid to late game. look, there's me leather. Ah, it's not enough. Still 2 days. Do I look... Okay, it looks identical to its small counterparts. I need to get to beekeeping, because honey is a great source of additional food. Last day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 more birds. So I sleep for 9 hours. I wake up at like 4. Last day of Christmas is ending. 1st of Jan, yeah! I'm a bit sad that I can't have cheeseburger. Can we actually make burgers? No burg. No patty. Yeah, cheese making. Yeah, so here. Cheese making. Making cheese is a lengthy but rewarding process that can be broken down into 4 stages. Fill a barrel with either 25 or 50 liters of milk and add a pickling vegetable of any sort. Seal the barrel and in time the milk will curdle. Step 2. Add salt to the curdled milk and seal the barrel. In time this will create cottage cheese. You can use a bowl to eat the cottage cheese. No burger at all. Game getting worse and worse. I know, right? Sad. Step 3. Place a piece of linen and remove cottage cheese from the barrel. Place the bundle on the ground and add a stick. Twist the curdle bundle until the whey is removed. Open the curdle bundle and add 5 salt to the exposed cheese wheel. At this point, you can either put raw salt. You can place the salted raw cheese wheel on a shelf to cure and craft it in a grid with a piece of wax to turn it into waxed raw cheese wheel, which will last longer. Place the waxed salted wax wheel on a shelf to cure. After many days, will turn into cheddar cheese. For blue cheese, to make blue cheese, you need to store the raw cheese in a cellar at very low light levels. But yet the cellar must be at least 1 block open to the outside. Nah, it's fine. I'm making cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese is best cheese. Yeah, chef's hat. Sheesh. And the in-game instructions, not extra flavor text. Yep. Sadly. Yes. $28 rusty gears can stack up to 1 million. Ah, I see you. Get your ass over here. Come here. Beat you. Yeah. What you gonna do, huh? Oh, it's like a demogorgon. Any other random... Here, look. You can go through the guides, and then you can see all of these guides. Smelting, smithing, prospecting, temporal stability, armor, mechanical power, steel making, coke oven, weather. What is this? Oh yeah, this is all the different types of sedimentary, indigenous, metaphoric. Cheese making, pies, fruit trees, brewing and distilling alcohol, dye making, ground storage, leather making, treehouse, greenhouses, beehive kiln, building a sailboat. Yeah, I forgot sailboats in here now. Taming mountable animals, domestication of these guys. A large shelf and fed with most grain variants, grass and Aurochs food mix, cow. Cellar ice, make water wheel mechanical power. I forgot about this as well. There is water wheels. Hey Alec, how you doing? More mold, smithing plus, stone bake oven. That's fun to get. I want to get into that. These are really cool. Swords, toolsmith, all that jazz. Taming wolfies. So yeah, these are all just the guides. Butchering info, taming cats. Goes into your backpack slot. Yeah. Any cleavers used as to knives in the process of the animals at a... so the cleaver specifically and only for the butchering table. That's it. Wait, go back to taming cats? Yep, taming cats. There you go. Cats can be tamed by gradually feeding them raw meat. Once tamed, cats will do some basic commands as they will have the mind of their own most of the time. There's some to be an odd about drifters and cats. The weaker drifters lose their will to fight when the cat is near. So that's when they start praising the cat. So like surface drifters, I just need to have like strategically placed cats around my house, so they'll just praise it instead of trying to kill me. Clearly you need some cats, yeah. But where to find them, I don't know. Oh, how's this going? Okay, it just popped up. Okay, this may ruin the whole batch, but it may be done. Okay, cool, it's done. Got about 65 odd bits of charcoal. That's good for our charcoal reserves, though. Harry? No, Harry. Why did I add that door? I'm not too sure. Come now, dude. Come now. Private property. Like, no respect anymore. Flax. 11 flax twine and 11 flax fibers and 52 flax seeds. Who's this guy we have over here? Building materials trader. Maybe he might have something I'm looking for. Because if he has peridot, polished peridot, that would be a wonder. I was thinking of working on a greenhouse, a proper greenhouse. Can greenhouses be any shape? We must test this. Ooh, an elk. Damn it, I can't catch that guy. I forgot how fast elks are. Okay, it's just gone. Oh, no, there is. What I used to do is trap them and, like, lead them to water, and then the water would slow them down, but that doesn't... Okay, that guy just walked right into water. Let's see if it works. How? Get over here. Okay, wait. Okay, I think it's sleeping. Sleeping. Nope. Stop it. Jeez, that thing's fast. I'm still so annoyed, like... Thought there was a dead guy there. I think that elk's a bit of a lost cause. What do you guys think? You gotta live... Do you live this time, Mr. Elk? Look at that! That looks so cool. We'll just keep it... There he is. Please have Peridot. Please have Peridot. Peridot. Little dot. There's another one. You need a bow. Oh, that's a bear. What I can buy: andesite, sandstone, pine, and granite. Wow, thanks. What I can sell: I don't want to sell my lanterns. I wish to buy lanterns. Wallpapers. Are you on something? 7 rusty gears for 16 of them. Oh, no. He sells 16 of them for 7. Okay. Was that bear? Oh my! That guy was fast. Come back! Come back! I did no damage to him. That might be big enough. Wait, if I get a rock, I can throw a rock at him. Yeah, get it a hole. Alright, it's a good way to bear. Alright. No pet bear. There you go, it's fine. I'll make sure your waterfront property is sorted. There you go, my friend. Hooga chaga, we got harvest, hooga chaga. Okay, I feel like a bear would give prime meat. What do you think? Can we make him into a rug? I can kind of turn him into a rug, but it won't look like a bear rug. Like, I just, like, partially do the leather making process. I soak it, and I scrape it. It's really hard to open a bottle one-handed while you're trying to run towards your house. It looks like I just picked up my pet bear after being a little bit of a nuisance. Wow. Three. And some fat. Take about 2 hours to be... That way you can assume you get blood for sausages. I assume, but we tried sticking a bucket underneath, didn't we? But it did nothing. I remember when we were messing around with all that nonsense or stuff and whatnot. I want to go take these hides and whatnot to the cellar so they can stay fresh for longer. I'll check. I was actually thinking maybe we need something special. Let's see. Let's go back to guides. Let's go to butchering info. Sinew glue, sinew kit, or sewing kits. Ah, a bucket 2 to 4 blocks below a creature. Blood dough and a blood soup. Want a blood soup? So pretty much I didn't make that room tall enough. So there is a trick. Yeah. That's why this game needs a wiki. Like, you won't figure out half of this unless you don't have the wiki. How much fat do we have? 15 bits of fat. That's respectable. Our storage system is more fat than us. Yeah, I was actually thinking about just doing that. Just digging a little hole. I just need to make 2 temp buckets. Or 2 buckets for it. Let's see if I have time. Let's see if I can do that really quick. Take some bear blood. I'll just take the bucket from here. I'll make a new one for it. Let's see if that works. Because that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about the max it can go. I will wait here for the 20 odd something seconds we need to wait. So, how much meat? So, from cows, we get on average 7 to 10 bits of meat. Now, how much meat are we going to get from these bad boys? Okay. Oh, got some blood. 4 liters, fresh for 70 days. Damn. I was actually expecting more. So, okay, so maybe this could actually work, because that is 2 blocks below. Look at the little footsie. So what I'm actually thinking, we need to test this. Okay. So now we got some blood in a bucket. Okay. That might work, because it says 2 to 4 blocks below. That is 2 blocks below. So it only gets the blood after the whole day is done. Like after the whole bleeding process is done. It's not like gradual, it's what I thought it was gonna be. 73% cured to 25% cured, but it's fine. I don't mind if that's a bit slower. First day of the new year. I think I'm going to set up an absolute massive farm outside. Because now we got the medieval like fortress bit down. Now we need the medieval scale farms. Like we'll take this whole section or like a massive section somewhere around here and just absolutely cover it in farmland. So, water is most effective. I've remember checking this out. So we don't actually have to water it. But water is most effective with the blocks next to it. So what we do is we do water, dirt, dirt, water, dirt, dirt, water. Fair. We shall do it. Liking it. Made some good progress today. At least so far. All my tools need sharpening. I'm happy I went out and splurged on an iron cleaver. Okay, now decisions. We still need to somehow find some peridot or peridite or peridinkle winkle. I'm not too sure. I feel if okay, so cool thought, right? If this whole top section, if greenhouses can be whatever shape and size, this whole top section would make, or at least this section here, would make an absolute kick-ass greenhouse. What do you think? At the same time, greenhouse here would be also be a bit random. Like, now what do we do with this? Well, what could we do with this? We could have maybe an armory. So you come up here, okay? Make sure to leave a 2-block gap for walkways. Then we'll measure it out, all that. So we walk in here, directly leads into an armory. So we have all our swords and tools and our armors and shields and all that jazz. And this will walk into, haven't decided yet. What else would we need? Let's think of that first. What else would we need? Oof. Trebuchet. We don't have trebuchets in the game, sadly. Well, oh yeah, I remember this was a handle with twine as a wrapping, and they don't do that anymore, so you can go there. Look at our funny little thing. Actually, people, I think I'm gonna end this one a little bit early for today. It was, a bit later than usual, feeling a bit tired, but overall, I had an absolute blast today. It wasn't, I dare say, it was quite an efficient day. We did, got some food, we skinned a bear, that was interesting. Fought off a temporal storm. We've got half of the upstairs done, just need to figure out how we're gonna continue doing that. Yeah. So, I think we've got a hold of some nice things, got some good ideas. Armory / possible trebuchet. It might be a decorative trebuchet, but we can have a trebuchet. I'll Google and get good pictures and build it. But yeah, so, now, without further ado, if you're new here or find yourself returning regular, please consider liking, subbing, and sharing the channel. Helps out a massive. Current goal, 900. I still can't believe it. Thank you all for 808 subs. You're all the best. And yeah, now, an extra without further ado. As I say every time without fail, I hope you all have one for morning, evening, and afternoon. Vape out.